Yo. What's good, man? This is your boy at DFSMasterMind _ over on Twitter. Thank you for clicking on the video. Today's date is August the 9th. Man, we got a 10-gamer for tonight. This will be my... I'm a little frustrated, y'all. This is the 4th time I'm making this video. I had to put my phone on do not disturb. I was done wrapping up my video. Like I'm talking about, I was about to say, y'all bless up, man, let's cash out. And then my lady called. Had to start over. Then I had another phone call, man, in the middle of the video. Then I got people outside, man, working on the house, man. I appreciate them, but they had to come in and use the restroom, had to start over. So, you know, hopefully this video goes smooth. I'm tired of saying the same stuff, man, but I know it now. Like I know what stacks I want to do. I know the players I want to talk about. But anyways, let's hop into it, man. Yesterday, Corey Kluber, he balled out. Chris Sale balled out. Those are good calls. Minnesota stack was a pretty good call. Julio Teheran, he was doing okay, man. I watched the game and he was pitching okay. The bad thing from that, he was wasting too many pitches, and he gave up too many runs and not enough Ks. So he ended up being a bad call. Dallas Keuchel was bad. What else? And I believe that's it, man. That's all I wanted to talk about. Yesterday I had a rough day. I actually had a lineup with Chris Sale and Corey Kluber, but when I tell you I got no production from my bats, it was awful, man. I wish I would have did my Minnesota stack because they had some cheap bats. With that lineup, man, it would have been shaking, man. It would have been lit. But you know, we're not going to dwell in the past, man. We're going to take what we learned. We're going to move on. And we're going to continue to get to the green line, man. So hopefully y'all did last night. Hopefully y'all doing it for the early slates. And I'm going to put this information out here. And hopefully it'll help you get to the green line tonight, man. So starting off, I want to let you know I'm taking my talents back to FanDuel. I'm about to do the one pitcher approach. Just find a pitcher I really like, go 100%, and then just mix up a few stacks, man. So tonight I'm going right back to the same well against Philly, man, and I'm looking at Sean Newcomb over on FanDuel. He's pretty cheap. I'm gonna save me a few dollars and I'm gonna stack the shit out of some high price bats. Sean Newcomb, he's pretty decent, man. If you look at his game log or just at his history, he's a very, very strikeout heavy pitcher. We know the Phillies tend to strike out. He actually played the Phillies not too long ago. He went, I believe, 4 or 5 innings. Didn't give up. I think he gave up 1 run with like 6 strikeouts. You know, tonight I look for him to go further into the game, add up some more Ks. He has a real gift as far as staying out of trouble. I know he's pretty young, but he doesn't give up a ton of runs, man. And the strikeout side is there. The strikeout upside is there. So I'm going to rock with him tonight, man. Philly's implied run total is at 4.1. And that's something I could deal with, man. I think that's a very decent team total, you know, to go against. And on top of that, Newcomb's price is just lovely, man. It's gonna allow me to get the Gary Sanchez's with the Harpers and, you know, the big names that you want to get, the big bats that you want to get that are in good spots, man. So he's my #1 pitcher and my only pitcher, man. I'm going 100% tonight. A few honorable mentions, man. If I was paying up, the first guy I would probably look at would be Justin Verlander versus the Pirates. You know, if you look at his history and if you look at his season, he started off the season so bad. I'm talking he was getting rocked every single game. Nothing good to say about him. Everybody was like, "What's going on with him?" But if you look at his last 9-10 games, man, he's been phenomenal. Pitching above his head. I think as far as high price pitchers, he's the best one in my opinion. The reason I don't necessarily want Alex Wood or Zach Greinke is because of the stadium, man, and the teams he's going up against. They're very, very solid. Both teams can hit. Diamondbacks, especially at home, can put up a ton of runs. We seen it last night. So I'm not going to pay a top dollar for those two pitchers. The next pitcher will be Gio Gonzalez. He would normally be in a good situation. He has the same run total as the Phillies. Miami is at 4.1 as well. Miami just scares me, dude. They really do. D. Gordon, Stanton, Yelich, Ozuna, Real Muto, they scare me. Those 5 or 6 batters right there, they scare me, man. They're very tough to deal with. Every time they flip that line over, man, and I got a pitcher going up against Miami, I'm nervous, man. And I don't think Gio's worth, the high price tag versus team. So I'm gonna stay away from that. And yeah, that's it, man. So my top pitcher and my only pitcher for tonight is gonna be Sean Newcomb. So let's get into these stacks, man. The people that I can afford for paying down a pitcher. Number one stack for me is gonna be the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Fat Man Bartolo. I hate kind of bagging on him or talking about him because he's a very great pitcher, man. If you look at his history, man, the longevity, dude is a savage, man. He's a boss. But at this point in his career, he's been buns. We got to be honest. We got to call a spade a spade. He's been buns. He hasn't been good. Hasn't been producing good numbers. He's been getting rocked almost every game he goes out. Minnesota's best case scenario is let him go 4 or 5 innings, dude, and hope he don't give it up. Now, I know he had a really good performance his last game out. I'm not sure who it was against, but I do remember hearing about a good performance. Like, I remember seeing it. But I'm going to take that as an outlier. I'm not going to, apply that to this is the new Bartolo Colon because I doubt it. Let me look this up, see who it was against. Now my internet don't want to work. It's crazy, man. They don't want me to post this video. They don't want you to shine, DJ Khaled voice. Anyways, man, it's neither here nor there, man. It's not pulling up right now. But yeah, I'm attacking Bartolo tonight. That was pretty much the whole thing I was trying to say. Brewers a really good stacking option. If you're playing on FanDuel, they have Eric Thames severely underpriced. Make sure you take a look at him. He's very, very cheap. I think we can make something happen, man, with a Brewer stack. Next team I want to stack up is going to be Houston, of course. Houston they just shake it, man, every night, man. They're going up against Miguel Gonzalez, who's buns. Houston have an implied run total of 6 runs. And I think we could definitely look for them to break through, man, and to put up a ton of runs. Hopefully I get my boy Springer back. I've been itching to play him, man. But yeah, Astro stack is definitely 100% in play. My lineup, my first lineup that I built, it's a Brewers and Astro stack, like stacked together. All their players with Newcomb as my pitcher. So I like both of those teams. Another team that we can look at, I believe, is Washington. I think they're in a decent spot going up against Adam Conley, the lefty that gives it up. They have an implied run total of 5.5. I think we'll definitely see some runs taken. I got my eye on Bryce Harper, man, just because I got some extra money I can afford, and I'm gonna look at him as one of my top bats for tonight. I think he's in a really good spot. Besides Washington, Milwaukee, and Astros, I'm going to give you one more, and that last stack is going to be the Cincinnati Reds going up against Travis Wood. We seen the Padres go ham last night, man. They went in. But we have the Great American Small Ballpark, man. It goes down. Home runs fly. And the Cincinnati lineup just got confirmed. We got Patrick Kevlin in the starting lineup, batting second. That looks beautiful. That's a bargain play right there. So that's going to be one of my outfield plays already, I can tell you. But I think the Cincinnati Reds are in a pretty decent spot, man. Like I said, small ballpark. Travis Wood is a bum. We can attack the situation. Yeah, man, I think that's going to do it. Make sure, I wanted to tell y'all, make sure you stay tuned for some NFL content coming real soon. We got one preseason game tonight, and then we hop into 8 preseason games tomorrow, I believe, or 7, something like that. I want to do preseason videos, give you my my top picks, let you know my quarterback, give you a few quarterback options, a few running back options. I'm gonna come out with a series for the NFL before the regular season starts, where I'm gonna be kind of giving my strategy, things that I tend to do when it comes to playing DFS, NFL, and season long, man. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit me with a thumbs up if you haven't already. Bless up. I want y'all to cash out tonight, man. Cash out, bless up. I appreciate the love. Y'all have a wonderful day. Let's get it.